Welcome back, friends! Don't forget, this is the August Birthday Bash giveaway month, so don't forget to leave a comment to give you a chance to win a game. Welcome back, friends! It's time to finish Case 3 of, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney with the Voice LP. If you're not subbing, you should sub. And, follow. Or, well, no, not like. Well, you're gonna like it. That's what's happening. Okay, let's get going here. Okay. October 20, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Here we go. Time to finish this. The final day. Hey, Black. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of this trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was, in fact, Studio 2. Today I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls Miss D. Vasquez to the stand. Miss D. Vasquez is a producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. Will the witness state her name and occupation? The Vasquez. The Vasquez. I'm a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer in Studio 2? As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick! I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down. So to speak. The day of the murder. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp. It ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later, when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. There's a van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk, what with the monkey's head toppling over. Van added, okay. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination. This is the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Here? Alright, here we go. Day of the murder. We're just gonna press everything. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Oh dear. Did no one leave during the meeting? No one. Come on, let's talk a little bit more about that. The witness did not come here to engage in idle conversation. Stop interrupting the testimony. The same could be said to you, Mr. Edgeworth. And please stop banging on your little desk. It hurts my ears. Alright, rehearsal. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4 and the rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means that I was what I just said. I had Sal take me to Studio 1 in the van. Oh, right. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, Mr. Wright. Whoops! It was a 15-minute break. And Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on the table in front of the trailer. I gotta talk faster. You have someone who can verify this? Sal. No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. If she committed murder during that break, she wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. I had some evidence that proved she didn't eat that steak. Well, Nick, find anything. I kind of wish she'd say a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some kind of contradiction in what she said. Somewhere. There's a trailer? Okay. By yourself? Yes. And you didn't stop in at the employee area? No. Are you always this terse? Yes. Okay, this conversation again. Okay. Alright, 12 and 8 of 4. Oh, right, this. Okay, no, okay, we did this conversation again. Alright, okay. Keeps banging the desk. Okay. So have we heard everything then? Let me check what I got. I don't know how you can prove one way or the other whether she had a T-bone steak. I don't know. Press again. Hold on a second. Yeah, someone who can verify this. Sal. Oh man. Okay. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have had time to eat a T-bone steak. Well, yeah, but how do you use that as evidence? There's no picture of. Wait. No, it's just Cody's camera. There's no pictures there either. I don't have evidence. This is someone else's plate. Yeah, I don't really... Alright, okay. This is a really weird one. Okay, we'll use the plate. This is a weird one. I don't understand. Okay, let's just use the plate. Okay, see if the plate works. Be right and bluff. Okay, let's go. Okay. Ah, whoops, that was the one. Oh god, I'm not liking this one. I'm not liking this section here. Give it a shot. Steak plate. Objection. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. But what's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee room. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you it was a T-bone steak? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Ms. Vasquez and Mr. Manella ate at a table outside the trailer. There's no bones. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. This is a really weird connection you have to make, though. Miss Vasquez? Tell me, how can a person eat a T-bone steak and not leave the bone? I think I know how. You ate the bone too. You ate the boneless steak. You didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any steak during that break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. Like that incinerator. Why? I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Picking something up. Meeting the Steel Samurai. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Oda, are you saying... Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. It's like, well, crap. Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous? What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was wondering... And here I was wondering that today would be boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have a battle of wits, you and I. Oh! Any day, Vasquez. Good luck, Nick. Here comes the final battle. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? I think you could. It's not impossible. Well, maybe it's not impossible, but... Silence? I'm speaking. I was like, oh! Oh! The victim was stabbed through the chest from the front, yes? I believe this would indicate that the victim was aware of the killer's presence. Now, the Steel Samurai costume is quite light and mobile. Compared to the victim, I am weaker and slower. I couldn't possibly win such a fight. Not to mention, there's proof I did not have the spear. The photograph of the Steel Samurai shows that the victim himself was holding it. Or do you mean to suggest that I could have wrested away from him? Yeah, take that, right? If you still think she did it, show us proof. Hey, Nick! Look at the data we have on the Samurai Spear in the court record. Isn't there something in there that gets to you? Something odd about the Samurai Spear? Wait! Something the matter, Mr. Wright? Sorry, Your Honor. I'd like to take back my previous claim. Very well, I won't hold you to your claim. But I'm afraid I have to penalize you. Damn! Ugh, what's this? You're taking back your claim? Let's backtrack for a moment. I want to consider whether the witness could have used the Samurai Spear or not. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The Samurai Spear was not the murder weapon. What? Ho! What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I can prove that the Samurai Spear was not used as the murder weapon. The duct tape on the spear? Did they impale him on the same thing that guy got impaled on? Is that the spear? I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through? But someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who is wearing a thick costume with this, through the chest? Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about your... Silence? I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. Ooh. You're quite sane. Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was Hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Hammer? I can tell you. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Very well, let's see this murder weapon then. It's in the photo. Look at this photograph. Well, what is this? Why, that's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Well, order, order. If I cannot have order, this trial will be suspended. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There was an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is the photo of that very accident. Not aware of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What? Are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago happened again. Has happened again! Huh? Here we go. Le gasp! Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had himself done 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die. 5 years ago. Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. That the body was found at Studio 1, was it not? And in the Evil Magistrate's costume, no less. Are you then claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1? I returned to the trailer in the shape, and then returned to the trailer in a space of 15-minute break? How could I have disposed of the body? The break in the meeting lasted. The break in the meeting at the trailer lasted 15 minutes, from 2:30 to 2:45. Jack Hammer had been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed inside his costume. There wasn't enough time. Indeed. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have dealt with the body? She had another way. What if she had another way to carry the body, other than with her own hands? For instance? Actually, for that matter, there was no need for her to do the deed in 15 minutes. And there was a way for her to carry that body. Interesting. Let's hear it out then. Mr. Wright, please show us how she carried the body. It's called a vehicle. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1, and you used the studio van to do it. Le gasp! Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There was a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. You used the van to carry the body to Studio 1. Then before everyone else got there, you put the body into the magistrate costume. Hold on, Wright. Don't forget that it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Of course he was. Of course Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put into the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Wright. I lose, you win. It was fun. I win? Everyone's silent. So what happens next? Don't me. Don't you have anything to say? What would you like me to say? Huh? I lost? Something like that? I just said that. But wait, so you mean De Vasquez? So it was you? You killed Jack Hammer? Silence everywhere. Who can say? Yeah, he did say accident or true. He did say he didn't know it was an accident or murder. There it is right there. Huh? Are you sure I did? Mr. Wright? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle? You proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Wright. What? He's not wrong. Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Oh, of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. What do I do now? Testify again, Vasquez. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again? Know when to give up, Mr. Wright. Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before, the truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! You come so far only to fail. We proved it wasn't Powers who got the kill, so we completed that. As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth. I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. I see. Very well. Wait, Your Honor! I request that the witness testify again. You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes, indeed. Verily, I say, ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick! Why did Edgeworth... Who knows? He probably realized she did it too. But...
Wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that...
Edgeworth. Well, okay. If we help Edgeworth figure out that she did it, then Edgeworth will get a guilty verdict on her later. So, he's lost this one, but he can win one later. Finding the body.
I was a silent old bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police. Then Powers showed up. Security lady Oldbag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home.
Okay. I see no issues raised by this testimony. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Okay, Nick, we're close. Real close. She may be acting tough now, but if you put her on the spot, she's sure to falter. Find the key you need and twist the truth out of her, Nick.
Right. Here we go. After finding the body.
I was silent. Oh, no. Okay. Press.
What time was that?
We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I'd say it was then.
When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio?
About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies into costumes, mind you.
Hold back. I better leave this one be. I'm sure she'd see through anything I had to throw at her anyway. Okay. Mr. Powers is taking a nap, correct?
So he says.
Did no one go to call him?
Remember.
Remember what?
There was a dead body lying in front of us. Yet you expect me to be calm?
You certainly seemed calm enough when I accused you of murder. Huh. Back off. I'll hold off. You just blow off anything I say anyway.
Immediately called the police, then Power showed up.
What was everyone else doing at that time?
No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until Powers finally arrived on the scene. Sorry I'm late. Then, silence. Dead silence.
More silence.
Silent. Hey Nick! Why is everyone so quiet? Someone should do something to lighten things up.
Huh. Oldbag, the security lady? Why did the security lady think Powers had done it?
He said because she saw him going toward the studio.
Right, the Steel Samurai.
Back off.
I'll hold back, I think. I'm sure she's already anticipated anything I could throw at her.
Has to be left out of the proceedings.
You asked to be left out?
Yes. It seems that everyone else was questioned. I'm really not fond of that sort of thing.
But you can't just decide who the police will and won't question.
Thankfully, the studio thinks otherwise. They were nice enough to understand that since we were in a meeting. There was no way we could have been involved, thus they covered for us.
Covered for you? Or covered it up for you? There must have been a lot riding on it, with all those bigwigs at the meeting. I'm sure her professionals helped convince everyone they didn't require questioning.
I'm back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes.
Alright. The script and your direction notes?
Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen.
No, I guess not.
Press harder.
Wait a second. I thought you came to Studio One for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes?
Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything.
Why?
There was a murder, after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that?
Oh yeah, I guess. Very well. Miss Vasquez, please continue. Wait a second. Yeah, wait, what?
She was under the impression she needed to bring it because there was a murder. That doesn't make any sense. And Edgeworth catches it while we didn't. Seriously, we didn't catch it? Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Think. Miss Vasquez said she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She would have had to know about the murder before going to Studio One. Don't! Yeah, there it is. Yeah, way to catch that. Way to catch that, right?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense?
I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have any explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal.
Very well, the witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason.
Knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left them behind. Alright, so those were men. Supposed to go here. How did she know? How did you know about the injury? Sal told her. How did I know? Sal. He told me. Yeah, simple enough. Sal the director. You have to find something to peg this on her. Here. Or everything we've done till now will have been wasted. I believe in you, Nick. Go get him. Okay. Mr. Powers is taking a nap, correct? So he says. Did no one go to call him? Remember? Remember what? There was a dead body lying in front of us, yet you expect me to be calm? You seem pretty calm. Try pressing. Wait a second, wouldn't that be the other way around? The other way around? You discovered a murdered body and one person was missing, right? Wouldn't you normally go looking for the missing person?
I have to agree with the defense on this one. Well, Miss Vasquez.
Logically speaking, perhaps. But no one there was thinking very logically, I assure you. I also. Without his steel samurai costume, Powers doesn't really stand out. We often left him on the bus when looking at shooting location. No one noticed he was missing. Poor Powers!
Well, I suppose that explains that. Very well, Miss Vasquez, you may continue.
Alright. Try pressing this one. What time was it? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal, so I'd say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manila arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in costumes, mind you. It takes a bit. Just press this. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Sal Manila's help. Oh? What did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies into any costumes? You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Boy?
The witness will continue her testimony.
Alright, well that didn't do anything. Alright. Look at this one. What was everyone else doing at the time? No one said a thing. It was silent, completely silent. So we stood there until... Okay, this part. So I'm late, silence, okay, this part. Wow. I don't have any evidence, I don't think, yet. Old bag pointing at Powers, and we already heard that one. We already pressed on this, didn't we? You asked to be left out? Yes, it seems that... Okay. Wasn't there one more press harder? Press harder. Here we go. Did the detective arrest Mr. Powers based solely on the security lady's word? Perhaps not. He seems to have also given the detective that photograph. Of course, I heard all of this after the fact. That photograph, meaning the one taken by the security camera. She's not known for exhibiting the best sense of judgment when it comes to Hammer. I don't think there's anything in there I can use. Okay, so looking at evidence again. Did I press on that last one? Let's go back to the last one. No. Who she heard it from? Sal, that's who. Okay. Oh, I'm stuck. I am stuck right now. Okay, let's read this again. It was Sal and Old Bag, the security guard, when they found the body. The assistant was there too, only Powers was absent. Immediately after they called the police, then Powers showed up. Security lady Old Bag was quite agitated, pointing at Powers saying he did it. He has to be left out of proceedings. She went back to the trailer to get her script and direction notes. The Hammer was injured. Press on this again. How'd you know about the injury? I know, Sally told me. Sal director, huh? Take us on her and everything. What? I knew that Hammer was injured and get. Oh yeah, yeah. It's Powers you got hurt, not Hammer. Okay, how do we press it on that? Did she just press her with this picture? Objection! You knew that Hammer was injured? Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers. What? That's a weird one right there. It's weird.
Mr. Wright, explain yourself.
Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? But I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. I think not. Mr. Manila was at the run-through that morning. He would have known it was Mr. Powers who was injured. He saw it happen. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez. You saw Hammer limping. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manila. You saw Mr. Hammer limping with your own eyes.
Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured?
Yes, but remember, Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers.
Ah.
And when was he doing this?
Well, it would have been after he put on the Steel Samurai costume and went to Studio 2, where he was murdered.
Exactly. Miss Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that Steel Samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Huh? Yeah, what does this prove, though? I'm confused.
Order, I will have order.
Witness?
Can you refute this claim?
Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. Very well. I have a question for you. Why are the real killers always so persistent? Why in the world would I want Hammer dead? Yes, he'd fallen on hard times, but he was a star. I had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing.
Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there's a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, can you prove she had a motive?
Let's try. Of course I can prove it. Okay. I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder. Give it a shot. This is my proof. This is the photo from before.
This is the photo from before.
This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you for petty change. Bringing us to the present day and Mr. Hammer's last role as the Evil Magistrate. Yes, undoubtedly it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star.
One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who had killed D. Vasquez, not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have?
Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have had no reason to kill Hammer. It was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's policy of mine.
Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Okay. Oh. What do I got? I can't keep showing the picture. Yeah, we have 4 tries. We have 4 tries. Let's, Okay. Allow me to present the court evidence proving Miss Vasquez's motive. This picture again? Try the picture again. This is my proof.
And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer?
I'd say all it proves is that the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles.
Look, Mr. Wright, the court requests that you find your marbles immediately. And I'm afraid I have to penalize you for your waste of the court's time.
Shit! Nick! We're so close! Think this one through, please.
Mr. Wright, I'll ask you again. Please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for murder.
Okay. My attorney badge, yes.
Alright.
She had no motive? She had no motive, Your Honor.
What's that mean? What's that now?
It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. All Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs, in self-defense.
What's that now?
It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez.
What? What?
Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the Steel Samurai costume. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who had cruelly taken advantage of him all those years. Why is she mad about that? Why is she so mad about that? Just because it reveals the blackmail? So you did it. So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere. We're too late. Ah. Oh, Miss Vasquez. What happened here? His name's Manuel? Manuel fell from the chairless stairs. Oh, this is the past. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No! How could this? It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No! Manuel! Who's Manuel? Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No! I have no idea who's talking. Please don't touch. So she knew him. Please. So she knew the guy that died. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose, again. Why should not want to reveal it was a self-defense kill?
Mr. Edgeworth, where's D. Vasquez?
In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collected as ever.
I see. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
It appears you have brought yet another miracle.
Thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle.
Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, not guilty.
Yay! Why is there confetti in the courtroom? Just realized.
That is all. The court is adjourned.
Wow. Alright, October 20, 1:12 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
I don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Yes, but it's sad. I know now that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez, but to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me so sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright.
Huh?
Tell me. Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me?
Do I have evidence? Maybe Path to Glorian's here. Show evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because you were the Steel Samurai.
Because I was the Steel Samurai?
Mr. Hammer was a big star once, but he was reduced to acting in kids shows, and as a villain to boot. The kids loved the Steel Samurai, and so he hated you.
I think I understand. He could have just told me. I would have changed places with him any time.
I think you're missing the point.
Thank you. I'm just glad it's over.
So am I. Congratulations, WP.
Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the Steel Samurai outfit once more. I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume and... Is something wrong?
No, of course not. Nick Edgeworth.
Oh, jeez. I am pissed at you.
Hey there.
Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk.
Huh? What? That was too bad, Edgeworth.
You don't have to waste any time gloating, do you? You don't waste any time gloating, do you?
No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away if he hadn't stepped in. All she got in trouble for was covering up an accident.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers.
Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar! Right. I must say I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. But I'm a defense attorney!
Mr. Wright?
Is this guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. As if? They're rivals. Rivals, right, Nick? For now we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get a feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick. Tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? And so the curtain closes on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing that accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. There's the Pink Princess. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're going to watch it with me, right? I'll admit I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Wait, is he dressed up as the Pink Princess? Turnabout goodbyes? Alright, now what? Okay, save, yeah. Why is it always turnabout? Alright. Okay. Turnabout goodbyes, turnabout samurai, turnabout sisters. The first turnabout. It's because we just keep switching the tables or flipping the tables on them. That's what the Evil Magistrate's supposed to look like? Okay. So, there you go. Case number 3. Case 4. Oh, man, I don't know. Ah, jeez. That was a 6-parter right there. Jeez. I've been told there's going to be a case with 5 women. I don't look forward to that, because what are my chick voices? One of them's already being used by Maya. And Mia they're different takes on the May's mom voice, which is, eels, honey, eels. Then I got Valley Girl, so Unji, Valley Girl voice. And I have other attempts at girl voices. Oh my god, this is going to be hard. I don't know if it's this case or the next case. I actually don't know how many cases there are, but I don't know. But for now, that right there is the game. I had fun with watching. That's what's all about, isn't it? Having fun, coming by, and see you next time. Oh, hamburgers.